Okay, so I did some grinding. I was I was trying. Okay, I was trying to get to at least like B rank, but went down like a rabbit hole of fusion, and I ended up with uh I ended up with these guys. Well, except for Queen Slime. At this point, I feel like Queen Slime, she was like designated healer, so the thing is though is that her defense is shitty, but her MP stat gain or whatever was like really high. And so is her wisdom, but she doesn't know it. She doesn't know any like spell moves except for Starfall, even though I don't think that's like technically a spell. So I unfortunately did not build her right. Not quite. But she's just there for heals and maybe like to get some hits in, because apparently it is like Pokemon where like when you scout things, the less HP they have, the easier they are to scout. Well, the problem is that I can't tell when like how low they are on HP and stuff. So she's kind of just there to just get some chip damage because her attack is really shitty too. But anyway, we got these guys. I unintentionally got this guy large. He doesn't need to, or it doesn't need to be large, but and the thing is that I can actually fuse it together with something else to just get him again, but smaller, which was what I was trying to do, but I forgot. I needed, you know what I needed? I needed a buffer and a debuffer, because apparently Barbarous learns a move, the Wave of Panic move, where it just debilitates everybody. So I was like, oh shoot, I can keep that. So then that means I need a buffer. Like someone who can learn all the, like there was one thing that learned uh Oomful. We at least need that one, and like the ping one. I think ping increases wisdom, so that's what we needed. So I was trying to find a monster to fuse it with to get some buffs in, because we have a Barbarous as the big debuffer. But anyway, yeah, they're both S rank, and I kind of went and I got the DLC. I just got the one DLC, the Mole Hole DLC, just to make it easier for these damn fusions, because I'm just, like going back to this damn website. I have to like click back and forth and back and like control F everything. Like, how do I make this? How do I make this? Now I need this. Well, at least with the damn Mole Hole, it's like, oh, you just go in there. I just kind of go in there and try to collect as many things as I can. I'm like, I don't know if I'd need these or whatever, but we can try. And for some reason, a lot of them are really big. But anyway, yeah, I'm at a point where I can continue. Because now I need money, because I spent all my money. I spent all my gold on, meat. On the meat, because apparently the shop does upgrade, I think, as you go through the story, so thank God. Oh, the other two are kind of just filler. So let me... Although I feel like I had something, but now I feel like I don't. Like, I know I had something.
Hey.
See, I need him to go down to small. Like, he doesn't have to be too small. Like, I'd like him to be normal size. Like, is that possible for him to be normal size? I was gonna make him designated healer though, just because he was a large, it means he sometimes can move twice. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, okay. I remember now. I made a I forgot what they're called. A Ronin raccoon. Wait, didn't I? I could have I had one that I named. Yeah. So how come it's not saying his name? I named it Zatoichi because it literally, oops. It literally gives off that Zatoichi feel. Like, look at it. And apparently it's like description in like the Monsterpedia says that he closes his eyes because I forgot why. I don't know, because they'll waste power or something if their eyes. So I was like, oh shit, like Zatoichi, because you know Zatoichi is the blind samurai guy. And I like what I watched. Not that I watched the whole thing, but I just watched the fight scenes because I think they're actually real cool looking. Oh, also somehow I forgot how. Oh yeah, I followed a recipe to get it. Technically, his legal name is Evil Sir Leopold, but I just took the evil bit out. I just named him Sir Leopold. He's kind of a debuffer, but he's more like a status ailment thing. Oh yeah, and I used the legitimate recipe. This is true Sir Leopold, not a copy, not a knockoff. True recipe, Sir Leopold. And I do have to say, I like the design. Like I think I can also make eventually. I forgot what it used, but it does. I think the final boss, or maybe like I don't know. It looks kind of goofy, and I know I've seen it somewhere, maybe from Builders or something. Cause you know, like technically Builders takes place in like the alternate universe. Cause I've never played Dragon Warrior, which is like what it used to be called, or like the first Dragon Quest. I've never played it, but apparently there was like a thing at the end where you can get like a bad ending by accepting a deal from like the bad guy, the final boss. And Builders was supposed to be like the alternate universe of that one. Like the alternate timeline where the hero did accept the deal and like the whole world turned to shit essentially. And I did see like a post. I saw it on Reddit, but I think it was from the Twitter, from the official Twitter, that they don't want people to spoil the post game until after January. So I'm gonna try not to. And if it gets to that point where where maybe I'm at post game or doing post game things or something like that, I'll just keep it and I'll post them after January. So I guess that means maybe I might have to find something to play in between if the schedule is kind of like because you know, I mean, if they ask, like, you know, I'm gonna try. Like maybe I can start Sekiro in the meantime, because I do want. Oh, what am I doing? Because I do want to, I had Ace Attorney, I think after Ghost Trick, because I'm close to finishing Ghost Trick. I'm like on the final 3 chapters, I think, at this point. So after Ghost Trick, I wanted to start my Ace Attorney thing, because also the Justice trilogy is coming out, I think, in February. So like, I mean, not that I mean, look, the games also, they're gonna take a while with all the dialogue and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go like technical chronological order. So not starting with Ace Attorney 1. I wanted to do it from like a timeline perspective, I guess. So Great Ace Attorney Chronicles would technically be first, which is actually a good thing. I hit my mic. It would be actually a good thing because I have not beaten that one yet. I got like, I want to say, like a third of the way in. I at least finished maybe the first 2. I don't know how many cases. Also because it's like the 2 games, right? It's technically 2 games. Because I think those old ones had 2. So we're going to do Ace Attorney Chronicles. And then the first Ace Attorney. And then the funny thing is, we're gonna do Miles Edgeworth. At least the first one. I don't know if the second one takes place, like, after or whatever, because after the first game he does leave, because in the second game when they mention Edgeworth, he's like, you know, Phoenix is like, oh, don't mention that name, he's gone or whatever, but actually Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth Investigations or whatever it's called would be second. And then 2, and maybe, or if I can find the translation, like the fan translation of the second one, I'd play the second one. I kind of wish those characters came back though. Like, I forgot Faye. I liked Faye. I thought her outfit was cool, and her whole like story, which is, I guess, kind of like Edgeworth's a little bit. Cause like, wasn't her dad? Her dad was like an attorney too, like a defense attorney, and then he died too. But he was also some part of like some kind of he's like the Yatagarasu, right? Like, he was a thief of something. I cannot remember, but it was like, oh yeah, I like Detective Bad. Detective Bad can come back. He was cool. I liked his like fake out poses where it's like he's reaching in his pocket and then Edgeworth is like, oh my god, is he reaching for his gun? He takes out like a mirror and he's like checking himself out. And you think he's smoking, but he's actually like eating a lollipop. He can come back. The other lady, I think she got arrested, right? Because she was like, yeah, she killed someone, didn't she? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure her ass got arrested. But yeah, those guys can come back. Like, yeah, Faye and Detective Bad at least. Oh, and maybe the Chinese Interpol guy. I can't remember his name. He can come back too. I liked his because he wasn't an attorney, just like that not so fast or whatever. But anyway, I'm glad that the other ones like Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. That was like the that's the most recent one, isn't it? Spirit of Justice. I got like halfway on that one too, so it'd be nice to finish. And then whenever that Professor Layton game comes out, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm sitting here like, please tell me I'm going the right way. I feel like I've gone through this area. No, it's just the enemies that are the same. But okay, apparently it is confirmed that that guy, or not that guy, this guy is in fact the dude from 4. But like in that game, he's like kind of all grown. I don't know how old he is here. We're gonna assume here he's like 14 maybe. 14, 15, and then like by the time 4 happened, maybe he's like 17, 18. And I saw that picture. I saw that art of him in that game or whatever. He's looking Sephiroth as fuck. But yeah. Oh, but like, you know what? I was thinking about like how drastic of a change, because it was like 5 minutes from like, oh, my mom told me not to steal things, so I never stole anything again, and I want to, you know, try it. And she wanted me to be human, but to like, oh, fuck my dad and fuck all the humans. Like, what the hell? I'm like, I thought they was like having a moment, you know? It's like, oh, like he's trying to be more human. No, apparently he doesn't care. I need to find some metal slimes, and apparently there's gold slimes, which are, I'm going to assume they give you more money. Cause I remember going in 8. I remember when I got the boat. I remember going like sailing to that one island, the really like the holy island thing with the big ass statue. Cause there's gold golems that spawn there, so I would just fight them. For a while just to get money for equipment and stuff. Okay, we made it finally. It was a big ass area. I forgot what we were supposed to do. Okay, I remember. Okay, that guy was like, hey yo, you gotta fight this dude or whatever because he gone crazy. That's basically what happened here. I mean, I could play the other Dragon Quest, all the Dragon Quests. I mean, I have 3. I don't know what's happening with that remake thing. Like, I wouldn't mind it with, like, Octopath graphics. I didn't realize that also in 4, I don't know if there was a remake of 4 or something. You could play as a girl. And I did not remember you being able to play as a girl in 4, so maybe they remastered it, like HD, whatever. Did they do that with 3? Like HD? But I do remember, like, I think maybe you could have played as a girl then. I don't know about 4. See, I always thought you had to play as a guy. Oh, and now they're gonna do the same thing with 5. I mean, I always appreciate having a female option in all the games. Like, come on, Atlas, come on, Persona. You can just make them look different. They don't even have to be that different. But no, they don't want to take the time to change up everything like they did Persona 3 Portable. I'm still counting on the female main character being DLC. Because, like, I think they said that it would take too much time, too much work or whatever to like reconfigure all the dialogue and stuff and the social links, because she does have different ones. But I'm sitting here like, you know what, if you ever want to, I'll friggin' wait. I can play all the Dragon Quest. What was the one they did remake that one, the one where it's like you have puzzle pieces or something, and you like put islands or worlds together, and you can like I guess get teleport to these different islands and worlds, and you play as like that guy in the green outfit. I guess it was a kid. He looked like a kid, and he was friends with that guy. I think he was blonde, and he falls in love with like this Amazoness girl or something. And that was the one where you had the party member who was the kid on the Saber Cat. Saber Cub, I don't know. There you go. Okay, I'm ready. That took a long ass time because I got lost.
Darius, cease thy wicked rite. Traitorous wretch! Have you forgotten you owe your rust-ridden life to Lord Barbatos? This is it for you, you clanking ingrate! You're done for!
Alright, now they can just throw their shit around.
Shoot! Damned! Rust bucket! I can take you with me at least.
Watch out!
What if he
Good
just
sir.
if he just
Now,
if he
weather
just
that
used
mighty blow.
kamikaze? Like, shouldn't she have gotten hit too? It's literally like Pokemon
Clanking.
version of explode, and he's still
Treacherous.
well, I guess he's gonna die, but like
Fool.
like would she not have gotten hit by that too?
Look! The sky is brightening! Now we can expose Barbatos's weakness! All we have to do is wait for the Steel Gleam Solstice.
Good sir, thou risked thy life to save mine, though honor did not demand it. I hereby vow to be the one to save thee next time.
as such, wilt thou allow me into thy service?
Yeah, join the party.
I am most
I got 2
deeply
others
honored.
already.
I shall do as thou biddest,
And you're
fair
probably
sir,
a little bit better
as
than
thy
those
steadfast
2.
sword and shield. And once Barbatos is overthrown, this land shall finally know freedom. The end is close at hand.
Like, I can see why he would have a better
But
kinship
first,
with
there is
monsters
something I
than
would like
people, but
to
he's not
present
really
thee.
around enough
I shall strike out for
humans
thy
except
tower
for the one
and bid thee
guy.
join anon.
And we had a fight. But I mean, I'm sure somehow you make up because he's apparently in the 5th
Well,
game as like an
it
old
should be
man.
much easier for you to scout.
Oh, sorry, I pressed
Though
the
it
button.
sounds like we should head back to Rose Hill first.
So somehow you make up after saying you want to get rid of all the humans. Maybe eventually you kind of come around, you know, where it's like, yeah, because apparently in the 4th game he after he became like, you know, the big bad and shit like that.
Zoom!
Yeah, like after he became the big bad, he put a spell on like the farm animals or something, and apparently Rose Hill is still there too, and they actually like him. They're like, oh yeah, that guy, and we know him, we like him, you know, and he actually likes them back. So like he allowed the animals to talk. Do we have to go back? And they're like, oh yeah, that guy, we like him, you know, he's nice. So I'm going to assume that he kind of like mellowed out the whole need to eradicate humans, at least until Rose died, which I think is the thing that sent him over the edge. And I don't think she dies in this game, which would have been really sad. But I think she. Oh fuck. I mean, I don't know if she dies in this. I'd rather her not.
Howdy there, partner. Have I got news for you? There's another tourney taking place in Endor right now. But not for monsters, for humans. Which is just perfect for you, my fur end. I believe you're keeping your eyes peeled for heroic types. And what better place to go looking than a fur-flinging contest like this?
Wait, so when they were doing that plan where it was like, here, you'll join the Heroes of Light or whatever, the Warriors of Light. It's literally like Strangers of Paradise. Like, oh, here's the Warriors of Light, and I guess you fight them, maybe?
The early cat catches the mouse and all that.
But they said that they just came of age. So maybe they were talking about a different set of heroes. That looked like the person from 4 though, so or I don't know, maybe that was like their future look. I did get up to like B? I think B. I think I beat the B rank. And I didn't think I was ready for A rank, cuz not that they were whooping me, but the damage was getting up there. Hey there, handsome. Did you hear there's a close combat tourney happening right now? If you want to enter, have a word with the lovely... Wait, are we fighting?
So glad you came.
Like, actually fighting? Sure. Okay.
Now, you've signed up as the Manslayer, I see. Would you care to explain that? It's a nickname you've had since you were small, you say. Well, it has a certain something, I'll admit.
It's like, ma'am, don't ask too many questions.
I'm off to support you from the stands. No cat calls, I promise.
There you are, all done. Break a leg out there.
Like, look, now's the time we can appreciate that we can actually hurt people. Oh, unless my friend is in this tournament too. And that's how we, you know how in anime it's like, oh, you fight each other, you learn more about each other, and then you make up or something. Like the two besties who just like punch each other until they're like, "Did we cool? Yeah, we cool."
And now I proclaim the Endor tourney open.
Finally, the moment you've been waiting for. The Festival of Fisticuffs.
So do
the
we
party
actually
of pugilism,
fight?
the carnival
We have a
of
move
combat
set?
begins. And without further ado, let me welcome our first fighter, the man who puts the dead into deadpan.
Yeah, that's me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the silver-haired scrapper, the mighty Manslayer! And who will he face? None other than the formidably focused, hard-hitting Attila the Hawk!
So have we been like
It's time for the first
training
match
on the
to commence.
side?
Let's brawl!
Because, we had monsters, but now we're fighting. Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently, we don't even get to see it until finally.
Such grace, such poise, such a succession of beatific beatdowns. Can this
Were weapons
unflappable
allowed?
scrapper go all the way?
Beautifully fought, oh mighty Manslayer. Your martial master.
I like how the one
moved
girl was the
us.
only one to question, like, hey, yo, you want to explain this nickname or this name that you've given yourself? It's kind of sus.
But who will
Kind of
face him
dangerous
there? Let's
sounding.
find out. Now, if you'd kindly wait while the others duke it out for the other final place.
Wait, I don't think I ever realized, were there any, like, cutscenes? Like, without the dialogue, but like, with actual subtitles.
Hearty congratulations on reaching the finals. Your trouble, even without your monsters, eh?
Huge news, my friend! Prick up your ears and listen to this. Apparently, Tsar Stepan, the ruler of Samoxva, had a dream about the return of the Lord of the Underworld.
Wait, we went there, didn't we?
He told his
That name
advisors,
sounds familiar.
Now the whole kingdom is
It's like the
abuzz with
Ice
rumors.
Kingdom, right?
Now that the cat is out of the bag, I'm worried that the human folk might track down the Lord of the Underworld themselves. That would be a total catastrophe. We need to act right now and do something about the pesky populace of Samoxva.
Wait, we trying to do what now? We're trying to protect the humans? Or we're trying to protect the monsters from the humans? I like blanked out for like 5 seconds and I'm like, what?
Dear me. So he really did it. The poor people of Samoxva. They did nothing to deserve this.
Oh, okay, apparently we just
When
murdered
I
a bunch
think
of
them
people.
imprisoned in Diabolic Hall.
Nope, okay, we just took
It's
them
all too
hostage.
much.
It's taking them I think we were trying to protect them, right? From something? So like him being evil is just like one big misunderstanding now? I mean, he didn't kill anyone apparently, did he?